I'm Isabel Ryan Smith from All Tangled Up Knits, back again to just show you kind of how I get started spinning my first braid. So this is 1/3 of that braid I showed you guys last week. And yeah, I'm just gonna get right on to spinning it. Cool. So you can see this is the end that I left to kind of pull from, and I'm going to just unravel it a little bit. I don't unravel it all the way because I like to be able to just take this braid and throw it right over my shoulder. And I'm just going to kind of, it's been a little compressed in the braid, so I'm just going to fluff it a little bit, going down, get a little bit of air in there, because I've found it makes spinning easier, and I end up liking the finished product more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm like pulling, trying to draft out to spin. All right, so I'm just going to draft out like a little bit at the end here to make myself a leader. I'm not expecting this to be perfect by any means. I'm trying to think. I'm going to the right, which means I have to roll it this way, and I'm just going to roll it on my thigh till it has enough strength to kind of hold its own without just completely pulling apart. All right, so I think it's got about enough strength to kind of hold itself together. And I'm just going to butterfly it in, make myself a little slip knot just to make things easier. Sometimes I would tie it around I would just bring it around the bottom, but this time I'm gonna make a little slip knot, hook it around the top like this, and I'm just going to start spinning. So I'm gonna just twist it to the right, and start drafting. You can see that the twist is going right up it. And keep going. All right, and you can see it stops. Oh no, it's still spinning, it's still going, just going slower. All right, so this is a twist that I am, oh no. Well, you can see why you don't do that, because that slip knot just slipped right off. And actually, it hasn't lost that much of the twist. So what I'm going to do is wrap this and use this guy just as a leader line and start wrapping it around the bottom. And I'm gonna retwist towards the top a little bit once we're a little bit more secure. That was really just silly of me. I've done that before and messed it up, and did not learn apparently. All right, now I'm just gonna, now that it's wrapped, I'm just gonna twist, 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 twist. All right, and we're good. So what I'm gonna do now, just to get myself going and ready again, is take my fingers like this. So you can see the yarn is, I've got the wool in my hand, the yarn over my thumb and forefinger. I'm just gonna dip this guy. So you see that the yarn on my thumb and forefinger kind of makes a loop. I'm just gonna dip this guy inside of that loop and pull my finger out right there. And now it's kind of looped around there and it's nice and secure. Once again, please don't take this as a spinning tutorial. This is me just showing you what I'm doing. I'm a total spinning newbie. If anyone has tips or tricks, please let me know. This is literally just a spinning diary. This is just a spinning diary, particularly for anyone who might be a newbie like me and is feeling slightly awkward about their new spinning, because I know I do. There's like so many different things to learn, and I'm just trying to focus on even drafting. And ooh, I've got to fix, I'm doing something weird. There we go, that's better. All right, and that is, oops, stop spinning, it's going backwards. So we're gonna spin that up a little bit. Check that, and now what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to see if I would like it as a 3-ply. So I'm putting 3 of these segments together and just twisting it up. And so it's not perfect, it's not great, but it's a size that I'm about happy with. It looks like it's going to end up being about a sport weight 3-ply, which is about what I was going for. All right, so that's enough talking. I'm just gonna sit and spin. So enjoy. Also, it's summer, so it's boiling hot, and you'll probably not see me with my hair down at all this summer. It's gonna be a giant bun on the top of my head. I've got the twist into my fiber supply just a little bit. So I'm just gonna untwist that. There we go, now it's drafting better. Give it a little bit more of a twist. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but I've got my handy dandy braid number 1. I have a little bit of yarn spun, or well, 1-ply. A little fuzzy, but I will check back in closer to the end of this guy. Bye. Hi again, it's Isabel from All Tangled Up Knits, and here is episode 2. I guess I've already technically started episode 2, so this is more the ending. I don't know why I did an intro here. Anyway, so I have spun that whole first third of the fiber, the one that had very little silk content in it. And I'm just going to show you how I'm going to kind of finish it off. So you might notice this no longer has the whirl on it. Here it is. Conveniently, as I was finishing, I dropped it. And luckily nothing's broken. I've done it a few times actually, where like I've gone a little too thin in one place and it just, or I went a little too far with my fingers and it didn't get enough twist into it and it went. And the nice thing about this is it kind of just drops off and it's okay. But it doesn't really matter because I'm about to wind this into a nice kind of tight ball just to hold it while I spin the other 2 sections before I make them into a plying ball. So let's do it. All right, so let's get going. First thing I'm gonna do, just something that I figured out I kind of liked doing last time. I'm gonna grab a kind of sturdy bag and I'm just going to go right on ahead and drop this into the bag. Boom, and I've got that just sitting at my feet. And I have the end here where I finished spinning. I have a little bit of extra fluff that I'm going to take, and you could just butterfly and make your own ball, but I'm just going to take this fluff and I'm going to wrap it around, and I'm just going to start wrapping around and wrapping a ball. And since I have this in a kind of sturdy bag down there, the spindle should just kind of roll around. And the weight of the spindle keeps everything kind of taut so that nothing is getting too like, or you're not getting like funky pigtails in it, or nothing's getting too twisted, it's not coming out too fast and twirling back on itself and becoming a big pain in the butt. All right, so I'm going to just continue this, cut my voice out here and speed it up for you guys and just continue wrapping. Ew. Almost there. And that is it. This is 1/3 of my fiber. All wrapped up and ready to go. So I guess see you in video blog or diary number 3, where I attack the oh, they're right up here, these 3 little minis and spin them end to end to end. Ooh, oh dear. All right. See ya.